Hello! Welcome to what I think we're going to call Mr. Caprice motor. Yep. This is going to go in a Caprice. This is the poor motor that was not done the proper way. It's a lot older than what it is. So I'm kind of documenting this motor as we go because poor guy kind of got shafted on this one. And then thought we had everything out of this because he had her upside down and up. There was still a little residual. It never fails. So, I just put a 5/8 long ratchet and half-inch drive on the crank there, and boy, she seems like she's tight. She is not right. So we'll open her up and see what we got. So also, I think this had a one-piece oil seal. I seen where you had to change it out. So. Supposed to be a 2-bolt. So, those are definitely worked. Holy jeepers. You see how wavy that other thing is? That's been over tightened and about rusted away. Okay. That wasn't very tight. Oh! Well, look at the junk in the bottom of this. This is supposed to have been a running fine motor. Well, you just watch me undo that. Look at that crap. Uh-oh. Not good. Not what I wanted to see, so, alright. Alright. Well. Oil pump's partially rust. Awful freaking dirty. That wasn't torqued. Not at all. Alright. Nothing looks obviously wrong, but boy, it smells like an old race car motor. Crank's 1010. Huh. And that's not a scat crank. It is a stock crankshaft. Stock rods. Cast number 140885526. Wonderful. This kid got taken to the cleaners big time. Big time. Alright, let's get that. Okay, where's that one? Oh, it's right there. Okay. I made a mess all over the floor. Like that. Let's see. Over here. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 6, 4, 2. They're all marked. Well, what are we going to find when we look in here? Oh my God. I know I got a big bar here. Oh. Okay, one finger. One finger. Yes, I know I got leverage here, but that's not right. Well, brand new motor, huh? Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'd say we had some dirt go through it. There's the upper bearing. Yeah, this thing. Alright, well, I want to snap some pictures and send them to him. So, alright, we'll be back. I really don't know how people can do this to people, but, you know, I've always talked about, yeah, everybody can say, oh, you've done that, but ring gap. 2 pistons so far. Ring gaps are lined up. The pistons feel tight in the holes. In number 3, thank God he didn't get her to start, because number 3, the rod nuts weren't even tight, literally. I went like that, didn't even put any pressure on them. Off they came. Oh, that one's a little tighter. I should have had the camera rolling for that one. Oh, there! Hey, there was a tight one. Oh, there we go. So, okay, I'll check these where I can get to. Okay. The back 4, tight. The front wasn't. It's like they forgot to finish torquing them. And it's not a scat crank, it's just a standard GM crank. There's no markings for the scat, nothing. It's been turned 1010. And the bearings, the further back I go, the worse they look. That's where this little brass hammer buddy made me comes in handy. And so far, none of the bearings have stayed in their cap. Okay. Yeah, normally I would just put boot protectors on, but I know we got issues here. So. See, this piston's coming out hard. Ooh. Well, that just came out of that. Nasty. Yep. Making this video for the kid. So. Now, that bearing didn't look so bad after all. Making a mess in the shop here. You gotta make a mess to get them cleaned up. That's where I'm trying to figure out how to get a disassembly area. Huh. And they're just plain, they're all source lettered rods, but they're all numbered the same, so good thing is, see how easy they move? None of those are tight, and okay, we just pulled that out. Up there, there's that one. And that one's correct. So, I mean, the bearings look like hell. They took the dirt. So far, the crank, I don't know, may or may not be polished, but with having this many pistons out, I would have thought she'd start loosening up, and she hasn't. It's still hard to turn, so I don't know what we're going to find when we get on the mains. Probably don't want to know. Yeah. See, usually the bearings stay in the cap in the halves. And lots of dirt's been through this motor. Oh, there it is. Fell down and I didn't even know it. Well, I probably let it go, didn't I? I don't understand why if these pistons were okay, or the cylinder walls, it should just fall out. I shouldn't have to hit and, no. Alright, well, that's not what I wanted to hear today. that should fall. There's no ring ridge in here, so that should have just fallen right out. Well, there's that ring and there's that ring. They're close, but I'm going to have to check the size of these pistons. It's just like, I don't know. Now I'll get the, and the crank actually don't look bad, but damn it. And for being a brand new cam, the lifters are brand new, but what I could see of the cam for not being fired, oh, we got a problem. I should be able to roll that over a lot easier than that. Alright. The graphite is gone on the camshaft, but the lifters, you can see, have never, oh yeah, that's right, I loosened those in there. The lifters have never ran. They still got their hone marks in them from being new, so. So far the rods aren't looking too bad. No, that was Mr. Suburban, and Mr. Suburban said they shut it off last night, went to start it today, and it will not fire. It just spins over. And the two things I didn't replace in that thing was the crank sensor and the cam sensor, and I hope I don't end up regretting not doing that. Let's see, that piston. Again, that shouldn't be that hard. There's a lot of orange paint filings all over in here too. Yep, you just see me pull it out. Lined up. And that would explain why that cylinder has a scratch going right down it. Wow. Huh. Now, like I always say, investigate when you tear your motors down to see what the heck happened. And this one's kind of got me baffled so far. So, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's get this one. If I get this one out and that crank still turns over hard, oh boy. Wow. Oh my. Wow. How was that so tight? I'd fall too. Okay, that one come out. There you go again, rings lined up. I am going to have to check piston sizes and that to see what's going on, because if these weren't fitted correctly, And then I had a great big 850 Holley carb on it. Well, let's see how we spin now. Okay, our tightness issues in the pistons. That is gorgeous. That'd be nice if we'd just be able to go ahead and clean this thing up, polish the crank, re-hone the block, and get the pistons fitted correctly. That'd be great. He'd be tickled pink. So, alright. Other than the fact that it doesn't have the... Oh, are you kidding me? That ain't even tight. That's... Wow. None of these are... Well, so far I unloosened them, nothing wound up. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. We'll start here in the mail and see what that looks like. Okay, 2, 3, 4. You gotta be Oh. Okay, this is on video. This is on video. My God. We need industrial arts back in the school. This is going to prove interesting. Yep, sure as shit. Alright. Well, hell with it. I'm not stopping the video because I'm going to make this continuous. See right there? Arrow pointing forward. Look at there. Arrow pointing to the back. That number 2 cap's on backwards. Number 3 is on backwards. Number 4 is on backwards. The arrows are pointing to the back of the block. I'm serious. You guys just watch me undo this and the main caps are on backwards. And this is the 3rd motor from that part of the state that I've gotten or brought home that's had stupid issues. So which I'm really surprised it even turned over. Yep. Wow. And that's the way it's supposed to be, right there. Yep. Really. Yep, started the... Wow. About ready to torque it back down, see if the crank spins over at all. As if it don't. Wow. At least they couldn't put this one on backwards. Don't look bad. How's the thrust? Thrust is good yet, so that's a plus. Wow. Yeah, we need to start teaching our kids how to do stuff again. And there is front main, nasty mark. But it looks like the crank will be polished. So, wow. Well, Mr. Caprice, you just watched this. I guess, yeah. Wow. Alright, I'm going to see if I can shut you guys off with a clean thing. Okay, we're going to try out Buddy's new tool they made me. I'm going to see how this works together. There'll be a little bit of moving and going here, so. And I dropped that too. There it is. Oh, God. I'm starting to feel it, guys. What the heck? Well, we got some bad weather coming. Okay. I wondered the way the wind blew today. Alright. Hopefully, Buddy's, sorry about that. We got some weather coming. Hopefully Buddy's tool here fits. Here, like, oops. What's in this here? Never mind. Okay, and I see cardinal number sand that's been beat on, so this harmonic balancer is junk. It's the edge of it's rolled pretty bad. So okay, there's that one. I want to show you a function that Buddy designed into this one. I think you're all going to like that. Okay. 9/16, I hope. And some of you are probably going, well, you should have done that before you took everything off. Now it's going to spin on you, right? But if you're paying attention, there's a hole here. Here's the function that my friend added to this. And I can hear you guys going, oh, sweet. Looky there. Now, okay, there we go. I forgot something. Okay, there we go. So now I can sit there and oh boy. Woo. Now what I think my buddy done excellent on this. And look at there. And you guys are like, what did you have in there for the crank protector? Oh, it ain't coming off. That's a heavy chunk of iron there right now. He's going to be tickled to know that I finally used it in a video. Okay. Oh, sure, now what I was after fell off. Okay. I think the only thing I would have had him do is maybe put a groove in there for an O-ring so that would stay in there, but yeah, otherwise, yep, there. Otherwise, I would have had to stick something in the crank to keep it from turning. So I want to share that with him tonight too, because he's gonna be tickled to see that I used it. It worked, and that's all made. None of that was bought. He made every piece on this except for those bolts I used. Those were mine. So, but here's what I mean. This harmonic balancer is junk because you'll never get the crank pulley to sit in there now. So if I had a lathe, you could go in there, but the rule is when you beat on them like that, this rubber that's in there, you break it actually breaks that loose. So unfortunately, that's junk. So okay, now we're down to the basics there. Funky little bolts. I gotta find a socket to fit those. I'll get that. I'll get this rear main off, rear seal, and we'll get the cam lifter and the crank out of this, and we're calling it a night. I stopped here and I thought I'll turn on the show that this is coming out of here. And there's no markings. Figures. Okay. Oh, it's an Brock, okay. Brock 3702. Okay. Oh, we do know the cam now. Not that that'll be any good to us, but I don't know. Okay. I guess so. Oh, maybe. Nope. Can't. Okay. Let's see. Alright, I'll get this off. Okay, we actually can take and... Yep, this one. Hit the floor. Oh, really? Yep, it's getting to be that time of day. It's time to call her quits. And there are stamped, so... Alright. I'll get that rear main off and then we'll take the crank out and see what we got. Okay. Oh my god, that thing's heavy. Yeah, that definitely is not a scat crank. Huh. Set that over here. Ah! Got the guy's name on there. Huh. Wow. Yeah, cam bearings are toast. They got garbage in them. So yeah, we're down to, we're going to have to measure everything up. and clean it up and measure everything and see what we got. That's all we can do. So, and it's sad that somebody it's just sad for this guy. I mean, well, I guess that's where we're at. Jesus. Yeah, there's bearing material up in there. Oh, that's right, I forgot to look. Did somebody put them in correct? Hey, somebody actually put the cam bearings in. Huh, nope, cam bearings are down. Ah, Jesus. Nope, cam bearings are not incorrect. Okay. Well, I guess it's not what you wanted to hear there, Mr. Caprice. But it's not a total write-off yet. Like I said, it's now time to clean everything up, wash it, check it. I'll check the rings of the bore to see if the rings were too tight. Check the pistons, measure them. And if somebody just didn't clearance this thing correctly, and having that great big ass carb on here, the reason the cylinder walls look like they do, it could have got washed down and it just basically polished itself. So, wow. So, I guess that's all we can do. Guess tomorrow I'll hit it and see what's going on. I'm trying to make up my mind if that's rust or that's orange paint. Okay. So this thing was painted orange and blue and all sorts of colors. So, well, you seen it coming down. You know what happened, and you watched it. So, I just noticed one other thing you don't do. Really? They siliconed. Yes, they siliconed the oil pump on. You got to be kidding me. We really need to get industrial arts back in school. Oh. Okay. Well, with that, I think that's where we're going to end. And now it's just a matter of documenting and checking everything and start going the reverse of what we are. So, there's hope for it, but we'll just have to see what the costs are going to be. So, everybody, I guess we just seen a motor of what not to do. Wow. See y'all later. Thanks for watching.